This is self-defense for our democracy. They have hit out at our democracy, and we are here to defend it.
U.S. President Donald Trump has launched one of his most scathing attacks yet on former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, calling her a disgusting degenerate and accusing her, along with her husband, of making millions through insider trading. On Truth Social, Trump wrote, "Crooked Nancy Pelosi and her very interesting husband beat every hedge fund in 2024. It's all inside information. Is anybody looking into this?" The president claimed Pelosi's husband, Paul, outperformed Wall Street super geniuses, delivering a 54% return in 2024, nearly double the S&P 500's 25% gain. One trade that raised eyebrows was Paul Pelosi's purchase of Tempest AI stock in January at just over $31 per share. Months later, the company struck a $200 million deal with AstraZeneca, sending the stock soaring to about $61. He's also made timely moves in NVIDIA, Palo Alto Networks, and Vistra, and sold Microsoft shares worth $2.2 million just before a federal antitrust probe was announced.
Not only do they want to take out 5 congressional seats and steal them, they now want to take out the representatives that are actually standing up against them attempting to rig the next election cycle. Duly elected representatives out of Texas that have elected us to be here today to break quorum per our Constitution because we know that the majority has gone off the rails.
It's not about lines, it's about drawing a line, and it's all about elevating a deeper consciousness of the line that Donald Trump continues to cross. It's not about him playing by a different set of rules. There are no rules for Donald Trump. This is a serious moment in American history. They will lose in the midterms. He knows it. Why else would he make that phone call? His agenda's failing. His presidency is failing. He knows the headwinds in a midterm. He's dialing for seats.
The president has paved over the Rose Garden. He's paved over freedom of speech. He's paved over freedom of education. The list goes on and on. Independent judiciary, rule of law, pave it over. But we will not let he's gone too far. We will not let him pave over free and fair elections in our country, starting with what he's trying to do in Texas.
Trump's outburst came just hours after Pelosi slammed him on X, accusing him of paving over free speech, an independent judiciary, and now trying to undermine free and fair elections over his support for redrawing Texas congressional districts. Pelosi, who has long faced questions over her family's wealth, has denied any insider trading, saying she owns no stocks and has no role in her husband's business decisions. With an estimated minimum net worth of $263 million, she remains the 4th richest member of Congress. And despite the controversy, Nancy Pelosi has not revealed if she will run for re-election in 2026.
We were reporting that the president wants to meet David Solomon of Goldman Sachs today. Can you say what they'll discuss, if anything, in that meeting?
I won't discuss the president's private meetings from this podium, and it hasn't taken place yet unless he gives me liberty to do so.
And finally, have you talked with the president about his position on the stock trading ban bill before Congress? He obviously had pretty loaded comments about Senator Hawley. There's some reporting that they've since spoken. What is his position on the current status of that bill?
The president has spoken to Senator Hawley, who called him, and the president took that call. As the president said in the Roosevelt Room yesterday, conceptually, he of course supports the idea of ensuring that members of Congress and United States senators who are here for public service cannot enrich themselves. And the reason that this idea to put a ban on stock trading for members of Congress is even a thing is because of Nancy Pelosi. I mean, she is rightfully criticized because she makes, I think, $174,000 a year, yet she has a net worth of approximately $413 million. In 2024, Nancy Pelosi's stock portfolio, this was a fascinating statistic to me, grew 70% in 1 year in 2024, and her portfolio outperformed every single large hedge fund in that same year, and even more than doubled the returns of Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. So I think the president stands with the American people on this. He doesn't want to see people like Nancy Pelosi enriching themselves off of public service and ripping off their constituents in the process. As for the mechanics of the legislation and how it will move forward, the White House continues to be in discussions with our friends on Capitol Hill.